Showtime. Yeah. What up, though? What's poppin'? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Marq Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Make some noise for yourself. It's beautiful. All right, let's just jump right into it, man. As you know, the boxing world has been shaken up lately with the recent news. According to sources, you know, we got to put a case on it. Errol Spence and Keith Thurman are finalizing a junior middleweight fight. This is going to be a big deal. Now, I know a lot of boxing fans are a little upset, sitting around a little sad, you know. Yeah, I get it. The crying face is out, baby. Yeah, and I get it. Because some fans are like, man, you know what we want to see? We want to see you face Terence Crawford. And to hear that he's facing Keith Thurman at 154, some people are like, you know. No! I get it. But because of that, we're gonna have some fun with this, and I'm gonna ask 10 questions. I got 10 questions for boxing fans in regards of this news, if what we are hearing is true. Now, the first person I saw come out with the news was Mike Coppinger, and I know how some of y'all feel about Mike Coppinger. You know, y'all be like, he lied!
We don't believe you. You need more people.
I get it. But let's just run with it. Let's have some fun with this. And my top 10 questions for fans in regards to this fight. Number 10. First and foremost, do you believe the news? I mean, both camps have been pretty much radio silent when it comes to this. You know, Steven Espinoza is usually pretty quick to reply to fake news. Errol Spence has often said, hey, I'm not fighting Keith Thurman. When it comes to Keith Thurman, Errol Spence was like,
will we ever see Spence versus Thurman in the future?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I wish him the best, though.
Yeah. He wasn't trying to hear that. Errol Spence wasn't trying to hear that Keith Thurman talk. So first and foremost, do you believe the news? Keith Thurman has been radio silent as well for a long time. Number 9. Is this just a money fight? If so, is Errol Spence, you think he's going to make more fighting Keith Thurman than fighting Terence Crawford? If it's just a money fight. Also, what's in this fight for Keith Thurman other than a payday? Name redemption from the fans who thought he lost it, because there's no titles on the line, which brings me to number 8. Why are they fighting at 154? There's no titles on the line. Is it possible? Errol Spence just can't make the weight anymore.
It's getting hard to make 47, so.
He put those tweets out before saying, hey, making this weight ain't fun, it ain't easy. Could he be testing the waters against a high-level opponent that's name recognizable for fans? As you know, everybody knows Keith Thurman, right? And it's on even playing grounds. It's even playing grounds. Neither one of these guys have fought at 154. Number 7. If successful at 154, will Spence be returning to 147? I mean, because according to reports, the WBA has gave him permission to fight at 154. But when he comes back, he has 60 days to make a deal with Terence Crawford, or it's time to start initiating the mandatories. But also, never forget this. Team Ennis, Boots Ennis, according to them, he has 120 days from whoever he fights to fight them or drop the IBF. Which leads me to number 6. Is this fight with Keith one-time Thurman a tune-up to fight Charlo?
Softball should be nothing. I think I knocked them all out, to be honest with you. Knocked every softball out. Thank you. See, they think, you know, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm glad we together right now.
Other southpaw.
No. We talking about during the fights. Look. Not every southpaw. Come on, they know what I'm talking about. Look.
No, they don't.
I got it. Yeah.
Jarrell said, I'm not got every southpaw.
You're gonna get tired. You knocked out.
Now I know some of y'all gonna be like, nah, Marq Nash, stop it. You trying to, nah. I don't want to hear that.
I want to hear that.
Cue the video.
But nah, I don't see myself fighting Jamel, but it was some money that, you know, like a crazy amount of money that, you know, that could, you know, feed both our families. I don't see why not. But I mean, if it's for the benefit of, you know, our family and stuff like that, I don't see why, you know, that couldn't happen.
I have no intentions to fight my stablemate. You know, like that's like me fighting my twin brother. Now, like Spence said, you know, if that motherfucking money right and they putting that brick bread out there and we gonna get in there with anybody, you know what I'm saying?
How much longer do you see yourself staying at 54?
My whole career. I have a twin brother at 160. I have a stablemate at 147. We all comfortably make the weight, and whatever happens in the future, I can't predict.
But Errol, it's, you know, about legacy. If the Terence thing can't happen because whatever, and then, you know, you and Mel are like brothers. You're not going to fight for Undisputed 54. What's the next, you know, step to just make you a greater fighter? What do you think's the next legacy fight thing for you, Errol?
I don't know, but I never say I ain't fighting nobody. I'll fight whoever.
Number 5. Is it possible Spence just didn't want to fight Crawford with a year out of the ring? Crawford just fought in December. Spence been out the ring for a year, not to mention he had another car accident on the day Crawford was fighting. What was that, December the 10th? So maybe he just doesn't want that 1 year out of the ring. Number 4. Do you think they're going to have 2 big pay-per-views in the same month? Because if what we're hearing is true, this fight is going to happen in April. Also, April was supposed to be Ryan and Tank. Do you think Showtime is going to put on both of those mega fights in the same month? Number 3. Win, lose, or draw. Do you even care if Crawford and Spence fight at welterweight? Would you still want to see the fight if they fought at 154? And if they fight at 154, does that shape or change your perception of who you think will win the fight? Number 2. If he loses, oh my God. What if he loses? What if he loses? What if Keith one-time Thurman goes in there and one time is in? Oh my God. He will still be the champ at 147. He will still have all 3 belts. Will the fight with Terence Crawford loses luster if he just goes up there, gets knocked out, comes back down? Would you still want to see it? Will it lose its luster? Would you still care? Would Terence Crawford still get credit or not? Would you be like, man, I'm totally done with them 2 fighting ever if Keith Thurman goes in there and wins? Even if it's not by knockout, he just wins that fight. Because he can clip you. Keith has been known to clip you. Might get up, might not get up. But, wow. What if he loses? And number 1, who wins? Who wins? Who do you pick winning this fight? As I said, at 154, they don't even playing grounds. Neither guys fought that fight. Both guys probably don't want to try to shrink down to 147. We can just go ahead and get this money. We can get this fight off, and it is what it is. At 154, both guys new to that division. Who wins? Who do you have winning? Keith Thurman, Errol Spence Jr. You know, these guys spent the best years of their careers at 147, so who knows what they have at 154? Who knows who will win? I don't know who will win. Do you? Leave me a comment, let me know. It's your man Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. I like to let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. And life is getting serious in the world of boxing, in the welterweight division. This should be fun. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.